morning. Today we are going to discuss the cubic crystals. So as in the previous lectures we have discussed, there are various kinds of lattice systems. Those lattice may be in 2 dimensions or 3 dimensions. These systems are known as Brebis lattice system. So there are 14 kinds of lattice in the Brebis lattice system in 3 dimension. So let us discuss the simplest lattice system, which is known as cubic crystals. This cubic crystal system is known because the unit cell of this system is a cubic. So it is also known as a orthogonal system because in the cubic system the interfacial angles alpha, beta, gamma are equal to 90 degree. So therefore they are known as orthogonal system. And also your crystallographic axis primitives A, B, C are all equal, so it is known as orthogonal system. So this cubic system is further divided into three kind of a subsystem. First is simple cubic system, second is face centered cubic system, and third is body centered cubic system. So let us discuss what is simple cubic system. Simple cubic system unit cell has a simple cube which has 8 corner atoms. So since this unit cell is stacked in 3 dimensions, so there will be up unit cell in the upper direction, in the right direction, in the left direction, in the downward direction. So therefore each corner atom is shared by the 8 unit cell. So therefore the contribution of this this atoms of this corner of the unit cell, contribution to this unit cell is 1/8. So and the examples of these simple cubic systems are sodium chloride, cesium chloride, polonium, etc. So this is simplest. So and as second type is face centered cubic. So as you can see, it is similar to the simple cubic system, which has this 8 corner atoms, but in addition to the corner atoms we have deployed the another atoms in the center of the face. So for example, this face has the centered atom in this position, this upper face has this centered atom, this face has this centered atom. Therefore we have 6 faces, so there are in addition 6 atoms in the centers of all 6 faces. So this is highly dense unit cell. You can say that there are highest number of atoms are included in this face centered cubic. So therefore this is also known as closed packed cubic crystal. So for so example of this FCC are copper, aluminum, etc. And the last one is body centered cubic. So it is also a simple cubic cell. In addition to this, there is a one additional atom and in the center of this unit cell. So therefore this is known as body centered cubic cell. So there are examples of body centered cubic system, that is sodium and tungsten. This is W, tungsten, wolfram. So now we will discuss what are the properties and the characteristics of the cubic crystal. First is the volume of the unit cell. So as we know that we are dealing with the cubic crystal, so we know that what is the volume of the cube, that is known as the cube of the side of the cube. So we know that what is the primitives of this cubic crystals are A, B and C. So therefore volume of this unit cell will be multiplication of the primitives, that is A, B, C, which are all equals, that is A into A into A, that is A cube. So that is the volume of this cubic crystal. Second property we are going to discuss is the number of atoms per unit cell. So as we we know that in the simple cubic system there are 8 corner atoms, and each corner atom contributes 1 by 8 of itself to the unit cell. And in the FCC we have the one for the one phase we have one centered atom which is saved by another unit cell. If we stacked up that unit cell, so that means the phase centered atom has the half of itself to the that is unit cell. And in the body centered cubic, the whole centered atom contribute towards the unit cell. So therefore the combined formula for the number of unit cell for the number of atoms per unit cell is given by n, that is number of atoms per unit cell, equal to nc divided by 8. nc here, nc is a corner atom. So we have 8 corner atom, and each corner atom has a 1 by 8th a contribution to the unit cell. So therefore this is nc upon 8. And next this is plus nf upon 2. So we know that each phase has a one centered phase centered atom. So therefore I have told you that this phase centered atom has 1 by its half contribution to the unit cells. Therefore this is nf upon 2. nf is the number of phase centered atoms, and plus this is nv. nv is the number of body centered atoms. So this will be the formula for the number of atoms per unit cell. Now for simple cubic, unit cell, so number of atoms per unit cell will be, since corner atoms here are 8 corner atoms in case of simple cubic, there is no phase centered atom, there is no body centered atom in the simple cubic case. Therefore the number of atoms per unit cell in the simple cubic lattice will be 1. And for FCC lattice, number of atoms per unit cell will be the corner atoms in this case will be 8. Same number of phase centered atoms, that is nf, here are 6 phases, therefore 6 divided by 2, and there is no body centered, so therefore this will be 1 plus 3. So therefore there are 4 number of atoms per unit cell in case of phase centered cubic system. Now last but not the least, for that is body centered cubics, number of atoms per unit cell will be, there are 8 corner atoms in BCC, there will be no phase centered atom, there will be one body centered atom. So there will be, so the number of atoms per unit cell will be 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. So we have calculated that the number of atoms per unit cell for the simple cubic system will be 1, for phase centered cubic system will be 4, and for the body centered cubic system will be 2. Next property will be the coordination number. Coordination number are basically the number of nearest neighboring atoms that surround each atoms in the lattice. That means, so if in the case of centered cubic, suppose this is the centered atom, so it will be connected to the, that is sixth nearest neighbor. So let us consider there will be another unit space lattice, so therefore will be another atom, corner atom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So that means the coordination number for this simple cubic lattice will be, that is coordination number will be 6. So this is in the case of simple cubic. So if you calculate the coordination number for the body centered cubic, that is BCC, so let us consider this body centered cubic, this is body centered atom is the central atom, so it is surrounded by the, let us calculate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore coordination number for this BCC will be 8, because it is surrounded by the 8 nearest neighbor atoms. So it is a bit complex in case of face-centered cubic. So let us consider this face-centered atom is a central atom. So these are the faces, these are the face-centered atom, and these are also the face-centered. So let us consider this is the central atom. So it is connected to the nearest neighbor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in this case the coordination number will be for the body centered cubic lattice will be 12. Now next property is atomic radius. So if we consider the atoms are hard spheres, then let us consider that the hard sphere has the radius r. So therefore the atomic radius is defined as the half the distance between the two nearest neighbor atoms, half the distance of these two nearest neighbor atoms. So which is let us consider this is have r and this is also have r. So the total distance between the nearest neighbor atoms will be 2r. So also let us draw a simple cubic face of a simple cubic lattice. So we know that the length of this corner will be a. So therefore the atomic radius for the simple cubic lattice system will be that is this is 2r is equal to a, because this is the least distance between the two nearest neighbor. So and it is also is equal to a, which is lattice, also known as lattice parameter. So therefore radius will be lattice parameter a upon 2 for the simple cubic lattice. For the face centered cubic lattice, let us consider one face of the cubic, and these are the hard spheres, these are the atoms. So let us join the center of the atoms. So this since this is cubic, so these all faces will be equal to a, their length will be a, all faces, because they are cubic. And we know that what is the radius of these spheres, this is r. So this distance will be r, this will be also be r, and this will be r plus r, this will be 2r. So therefore this will be r, this will be 2r, and this will be r. So therefore this will be 4r, this will be 4r. So now from this figure, so if you consider this triangle ACB, so if you consider triangle ACB, so then from the picture we have this is AC will be r plus 2r plus r, because this is this distance, this to this is r, because radius is r, and this is full, this is 2r, r plus r, this is 2r, and this will be r. So this will be r plus 2r plus r, that is AC. This will be 4r. Now from this picture we have a square will be ab square plus bc square. So this can also be written as, that is AC is equal to under root ab square plus bc square. So since AC is equal to 4r, ab is equal to a, bc is equal to a, this will, therefore this will be under root of a square plus a square. This will be 2a square under root, this will be 4r. So this will be under root 2 into a, this will be r will be under root 2 a upon 4. So this can be written as under root 2 into under root 2 into under root 2 a. This will be cancelled, so this will be a 2 into under root 2. So therefore r will be a 2 divided by 2 into under root 2. So this is atomic radius in case of face centered cubic lattice. So let us now calculate the atomic radius in case of body centered cubic lattice system. So let us consider this is a central atom, body center. These are the corner atoms which are considered as hard sphere. So let us only consider this central atom and these corner atoms. So as you can, if you can simplify, so this will be the corner atom. The radius of this corner atom will be r, and the corner atom of this radius of this corner atom will be also r. So this will be the central atom. So since the radius of atom is r, so therefore this distance will be 2r. So this is a diagonal, so therefore length of this diagonal joining CG will be 4r. This will be 4r. So now we will calculate the atomic radius. So let us consider this will be 4r and this will be a. This will be a because it is cubic. This sides will be same. This will be a, this will be a, this will be a. So if you calculate, our aim is to calculate this triangle, right angle triangle CGH. This CGH. So now let us simplify this. We have to calculate this triangle CG. This is H. We have this is 4r. This will be a. So now we have to calculate this CH. So this CH will be calculated by this triangle, right angle triangle CHD. This CHD. So from triangle CHD, this will be CH is hypotenuse, CS square will be, that is CD square plus DH square. So this will be CS square will be, this CD is equal to A square and DH is also A, this will be A square. So this CH will be under root 2 a square. So this will be under root 2a. This will be under root 2a. Now we have calculated the CH. So now from this triangle, now take this triangle CGH. So from this triangle CGH, this will be CG square will be GH square plus CH square. So what is CG? CG is equal to 4R. CG will be 4R, and under root this will be GH is equal to A square, and CH square is equal to 2A square. This will be 3A square under root 4R. This will be under root 3A upon 4. This will be R. So radius in this case in the face centered cubic is under root 3A upon 4.